My name's Ian. Uh, when I spell it, I go with lowercase I. People seem to like that. I would first say I'm a writer. I do a lot of acting as well. I try to go with naturalist. I don't normally talk that much about writing or acting. And I went to St. Nicholas for most of my for like almost all of elementary school, K through 8 or whatever. St. Nicholas, I got along pretty well with everyone. It was alright. Then I went to an internet school. Terrible idea. Because I tell you, all I did all day was just play video games. 2 years I went there. I didn't also do that well in school. I went to post-secondary education for a good year and a half. So I was about to graduate from high school at the same time as I was graduating with an associate degree in psychology. But I stopped going, and I just instead drove my car to the Walmart parking lot and slept there. I was always kind of disappointed that there wasn't a huge difference between high school and college. Everyone always mentions that when they're telling you about college. But I started just going back to normal high school. I came pretty close to not graduating, actually, because I never once did homework. But I went into acting because with the electronic school, I guess that is the one good thing that came of it, the internet school. I felt I needed some extra social input, so I went to the Zanesville Community Theater. Whenever I watched a movie or anything, I never understood how you could like something and not want to be part of it. I never understood how someone could just watch a movie and think, that's a good movie, I respect the people who made that, I'm gonna go do some accounting now. I didn't, but I mean, I was a kid, so of course you don't expect to ever see yourself as an accountant. But that's what got me into acting, and then they were writing scripts once a year for a Christmas thing, and I thought they were abysmal. And so I just started writing scripts on my own and seeing how I did a dialogue, and I feel I'm better at dialogue than plot or anything else. When I first started the Zanesville Community Theater, I used to feel like I needed to pace back and forth and all these get in the character. I mean, the greatest actors, if you look at them, they're just having fun. They're just having fun with their roles, and they're doing what they figure the characters would do. They're just trying to be interesting. It's just interesting, and your eye is drawn to it. People would say it's not necessarily correct, or it takes you out of the experience, but it's interesting, so in fact it pulls you more into the experience. So when I'm preparing to act, I just go on and I might try it out a couple times in front of a mirror just out of curiosity as to what ways. Try out a few accents, I mean, if it's warranted, but for the most part I just go on. Writing, I don't ever do, what's even the term? Brainstorming. Never. Most of my dialogue comes from conversations I haven't had but wish I would have had. So, yes. Yeah, right now I'm working on a cold read. It's a dramatic, it was originally just going to be a dramatic short, but I didn't stop writing it, and so it wound up as a feature-length script. And I've been working on that for a little too long now, but we're starting to wind it down and get a final filming schedule in. I have hope for a cold read very much. It's going to be a very interesting style, and it's very morally ambiguous. I got really lucky with that one as far as the budget, because I was beat up. I was beat up a couple 2006, October 7th, and by an employer at Hound Dog's Pizza. And there was no reason. He was like on crystal meth or something, and just really rowdy, I guess is the term you'd use if you wanted him to be described as having fun while doing it. But I got a fair settlement out of it. So I mean, that's kind of convenient is what that is. So I'm using that to help fund this enterprise, and that's worked out real well. In a few years, optimistically, I don't know, doing all right. Being able to write and not worry otherwise about money. Just being able to just sit around and write.